Anastasia and I'm 17 years old. So when I was 16 years old, me and my mom was shopping when she ran into an old friend of hers. They talked a bit, then he looked over and saw me. He asked, "Is that your daughter?" She replied, "Yes." I was holding my daughter. He asked, "Is that her baby?" My mom said yes. So he asked her about my baby father. She told him me and my baby daddy had separated, which was not true. After they spoke for a while, she asked him where he's headed. He said, "I'm going a bit in town to check on my business." He asked why he asked. She said, "Because she's going in Grove and she wanted a job." He replied, "Okay, I can drop you out. Come, let us go." My baby and I entered the car with my mom. He asked as we entered the car, "Where in Grove you're going?" She said, "Drive, I'm gonna tell you when to stop." We said okay, and they started to catch up on how is your wife and where you living now. My mom asked. He told her his wife passed away and he's living at his father's place right at Diamond School Street. She said okay. As we arrived in Grove Station Street, she told him, "Stop right here." He pulled over in a corner. She told him if he could just hold on a couple minutes, let her run up the road and collect this thing. She told me, "Wait in the car with baby because it doesn't make sense I came along. She's gonna be back just now." After my mom left the car, he asked me how old I was and what is my name. I didn't answer him. Then his phone rang, then he took a phone call. They spoke in Spanish and I took out my phone and started translating. I translated, and in English, the word that the man asked over the phone and he replied is like something like a ransom, like he pays someone to kill someone, and like the man don't know, he like didn't left much instruction. The man didn't know where like to hide the clothes or where to put the man body properly, so he called and asked about information. And then he ended the call and asked again, "Why are you not answering me? I know your mom long. I wanna hurt you." So then he asked back the same two questions as before, and I just answered one, which was, "What is your name?" I told him my name is Anna. Then I looked up the road and saw my mom coming. So did he. He stopped talking as she entered the car. He asked her, "How old is your daughter?" Because I asked her she, and like she didn't want to talk to me. So she laughed and replied, "She's 20 years old," and he told her he liked me, he wanna marry me. She said, "I gotta ask she if she like you and she wanna marry you." She told him to just drop us back at Market Street. He told her he wanna get to know me better and he want me to come visit him. She said, "When?" He said, "Come tomorrow," which was a Saturday. She told him collect her number and he can call her tomorrow when to come. He insisted on collecting my number and she insisted on he taking hers. My mom told me to just give him my number so we can go cook. Like on our way to a restaurant which was not far from Market Street, he called and he told me, "Make sure you come tomorrow. I'll be looking forward for you." I told my mom what he said. I ended the call and told my mom what he said. My mother told me, like, "We got to go by the man, he has something to give you. They've not gonna forgive you." Saturday reached now, he keep calling and I keep putting my mom to answer the phone. answer and ask where he there. He say, you have to run down to town for check on the business. He coming no back now. She say, so how long will you get? She say, he replied, like about next 20 minutes time he will come up here. Like an hour passed and then he called back and he was like, yeah, almost reached. Let me come out and stand up by the station street head. We stand up there and we spot his car and then he pulled over and he picked us up. I entered the back seat and my mom was in the front. Earlier the day, I left baby with my mother-in-law. In the back seat, he had a case of beer and he asked my mom, what do you want to drink? She said, wait, God. He told me to pass a beer for her. I passed the beer and he opened the beer with he had a ring on his finger. He opened the beer with his ring. And they talked and catched up a bit. As we arrived there, we went upstairs. He had a 2-story house. Upstairs was wood and downstairs was concrete, painted in green and white. As we entered, he was asking my mother, so yeah, I talked about if you're gonna marry the girl to me or if the girl like me. And then he asked me, she said, you gotta ask the girl if she like you, can't ask me. So then he asked me like, you like the girl? You think about if you like me, you wanna marry me? I didn't answer him. He then went to the sink to wash some dishes. She came over and told me, why are you not answering the man? The man got enough money. My baby father don't have any money to give me. He come back again, he asked, you think if you like me? So I told him, no, I have a baby father. And so on. He said that all. But the baby father ain't giving you nothing. I gonna take you and I gonna marry you and I ain't give you everything. You and your baby ain't gonna punish. Like, as soon as one beer finished from my mom, he keep opening and giving her. It's like he was drunk and shit. She asked where was the washroom. He told her downstairs. She asked to use it. He said, gonna. She then went downstairs and he took the advantage on the time and he choked me and tried pushing his tongue down my throat. Like a few minutes finished, then my mom came back. I told her the man was trying to push his tongue down my throat. She think that I told her the man was showing me his tongue. So she replied and said, if he's showing me tongue, show back your tongue. Cause the man got money. We got none. Then they laughed, they talked. Then like she had 2 more beers. She went downstairs again to use the washroom. And he took the advantage, pulled me in the room. He had a firearm to my hip. And he told me to go in the room and lie down. And anytime anybody come, don't say a word and act normal. Then he came and lay down next to me. He started squeezing my breast and tried putting his hand on my private parts. Like a minute or 2 after, my mom came up and found us in the room. He was like, she replied and asked like, what you doing? He said, I'm making love to my little girlfriend. He said, my mom asked, the little girlfriend want the love of though? He said, yes, she like it, man. Yeah, she like it. She tried asking him to come outside to open a beer for her just to try to get him away from me. He said, bring the beer. He's gonna open it because he have the ring on his finger. She said, come outside the man. He said, just now I'm coming. Go outside and wait. After she got inside, he continued to squeeze my body. He come up top me. He was so oversized. So after he come up top me, the pressure that he put, it actually caused my cut to start pain and hurting a lot. Caused a lot of belly pain and cramps. I started crying and begged him to stop. He said, okay. But you gotta promise me you're gonna come back. I said, yeah, I'm gonna come back. I get up. He tried pushing a 5,000 out of my hands. I gave him back it. He told me, oh, you don't want 5,000. Alright then, I'll give back an exit for come and come and we go to the bank and we draw money and then get more money then. Soon after I come out of the room, I started looking for my mom. When I looked through the back door, I saw her downstairs by the mango tree. And I called her to come up. She come up with 3 mangoes in her hand. And she was like, the mango tree got enough mango downstairs, man. Acting like, everything normal. I told her I want to go home. She saw me crying. She said, what happened? I said, I want to go home. She said, I thought the man give you any money? I said, no. She said, the man give you no money? I said, he gave me 5,000, not to give you back it. She said, you give the man the 5,000 and you know that we got your money, we got your thing. She tell the man that the girl want to go home. Is we do she? He said nothing. She said after the girl want to go home. He said, alright then, let me go. He dropped me off at Fort Bridge because I told him I want to go and collect my baby. Dropped me just right here, so. And then he dropped my mother home. My experience of how did it make me feel? I feel so useless, worthless. It hurt me a lot, but I know life didn't end there. The next day, I called my brother. He came along. I was so hurt, I burst down in tears and I started telling him what happened. He called my mother and abused her up and asking she why she's taking me by a man's house and the man tried to rape me or the man, assaulted me. And she saying she was still hungover and she's saying she know about nothing what he talking about. So I told my brother. My brother asked me if you want to go to the station. He then called one of his police friends and the police friend said go to gender base and told him what happened. He then took me over to gender base and I made a report. The police said they're gonna call back. After they look into the matter, they asked for the man's number and his name. I leave those. They said they're gonna call him and then they were gonna get back to me. So I keep messaging and I keep calling them and asking like, did you get through or know when to come back? They told me they're busy, they're gonna get back to me the next day. Then when they called, they do call and said that they were picking up for me on my side when I went to make the report. And after like they called and they meet with the man paid them off or I don't know. They holding out and said I'm the one that's wrong and they said that they can't do nothing about it. So my advice to women that is going through these situations is life doesn't end there. Seek help. Join groups such as WILD, Blossom, Women Across Differences, Blossom NGO. WILD, they help you to bring back your self-esteem. They give you so much love and support. They help you. They make sure that you know the rights as a woman. And Blossom NGO, they offer you therapy. They also give you so much love. They help you